Alright.
That's good. We have a key in the walls for DT, and also going to fight the same closet for the Boot of Power. Hopefully that will be the... I'm gonna commentator curse the stream now. I'm gonna say that's gonna be the last issue of the stream. It's cursed now. RatRacing picking nothing. I thought they were going behind the castle for a second, but I misread that. Oh, excuse me. RatRacing going to pull off the wind thing here and is going turbine, thank you, and is going to back entrance into Death Mountain. Doesn't have to deal with the sneaky Kakariko kids hiding our drawbridge switch.
Nope.
DT a little behind, waking up Link now, and we have picking up some lead boots and getting the Pegasus anklet, and which is the one that allows you to zoom across the screen.
Yep. Yes, he does. Pegasus anklet.
And RatRacing is headed to the mini-boss room in the Temple of Storms, using the Pegasus anklet to get right up on the mini-boss, and is on the stairs ready to leave as soon as they spawn. DT slightly behind. I would say, if this was Necrodancer, I would say that they are maybe a zone behind.
Not a zone. Floor.
Maybe 2 levels?
1 floor, I think.
Yeah? Okay. Glockenspiel fight for RatRacing using the Power Glove buffering to skip a couple of beats
and that's a rapier.
Bomb hits in. Rapier. Screen watching, I'm sure, is still allowed in Cadence of Hyrule.
Indeed it is. Unlike in most Zelda randomizers. Oh,
really?
Yeah, most Zelda randomizers, it was, because I think the first one that became most popular was Link to the Past randomizer. Because of how much time could be gained by watching someone's stream, and how many chests are, how many chests could be skipped in order to go beeline straight for all the required items.
And I'm sure the chests in Link to the Past are much more annoying to get to than digging through a wall in Cadence.
But like, if you need...
DT does not flawless the Glockenspiel and misses out on the rapier in the boss chest. That is a huge disadvantage.
Yes, it is. This rapier is the best weapon. I actually have a macro.
Maybe they're hoping for... They have a macro.
I do have a macro.
In Cadence Hyrule, there are multiple reasons. Oh wow, that's very good. We might see a flail pickup prioritized. We do have to fight. There are multiple weapons in the game. You have the spear, the broadsword, the longsword, the special weapon, and the flail. When you flawless a boss, you do get one of these as an option. So at this point, we've missed out on the rapier, and so we're probably hoping for a flail. Can a rapier spawn twice in a boss chest?
No. Each boss chest actually has exactly one. Hold on, refreshing Rat's stream. Each boss chest has exactly one instance of each weapon across all of the dungeons. So those dungeons being Kakariko Crypt, the 4 instrument dungeons, and Hyrule Castle. Also, not necessarily in the exact same dungeons, are the gold chests on the second floor.
Yes.
And as we can actually see on Rat's screen,
there's a rapier.
There's a rapier in that gold chest. So if DT is actually watching and or listening, he might know that to save an extra key in order to.
But this is a randomly generated level, yes?
Yes, it is.
Is the rapier always going to be in the ice room?
No, it is not.
So they could be watching all they want, but there might be seed variants, yes? I don't know how seed variants work.
They at least fixed seed variants as far as weapon pickups are concerned. And particularly as far as boss flawless chests are concerned.
Oh, we see two boss fights at the same time. We have Gomarakas and Wiz Robo. Two very different bosses, but both of them make changes to the floor, which is horrible.
Yes, it does. There is actually some seed variants in dungeon laying out. Oh, Rat was holding off on doing Gerudo because they didn't find the Goron shop.
Oh, there's a glass flail here. A glail.
Yep.
But is going to switch back to the titanium dagger. Wants to save the flail for a rainy day.
For particularly the
rapier to the left, rapier to the left, rapier to the left. He doesn't hear it.
I don't.
I saw it. I saw it in Torch of Wisdom. Rapier to the left is a key. Rapier. Does this count as a bail? Not gonna take it. Not interested. Either didn't see it or were not interested. Doesn't want to use the key, probably.
Probably does not want to use the key.
We have two glass weapons in our back pocket. We have a spear and a flail, which is a move attack weapon, so we're feeling pretty confident that we won't get hit. We're very good at this video game. And now we see DT heading down to the Wiz Robo fight. Which is dope. Meanwhile, we have Gomaraka's fight for RatRacing, but RatRacing also took down the Glockenspiel at some point. Also, can we discuss how absolutely wild this orchestra is?
Yeah,
it's got two percussive instruments. A wind instrument. And a bass guitar.
Yeah.
It's so good. And a lute. Don't forget the lute.
Always the lute.
Always the lute. But two stringed instruments, two percussive instruments, and a wind instrument. It's kind of an interesting quintet we've got going on. Gomaraka's fights and the bass guitar most fights.
Simultaneously. Ooh, this is a spicy run.
Yeah, this is gonna be
and
nice
an organ. And an organ.
The organ come from? Oh yes, Organon. I remember.
Yes.
The issue here is that DT does not have a weapon that does more than 2 damage. DT only has a titanium dagger and 2 glass weapons. Ideally, they do not want to get hit. However, RatRacing in their back pocket does have the obsidian rapier, meaning that they have way more safety and protection against failure.
There's that third Hyrule Castle key that that RatRacing was looking for.
And also we are up to 3 for, and you know what, it was probably the correct decision not to go pick up that rapier as much as we wanted him to, because they would have had to take some time and find another key. But they could find another key in this shop, for instance. There is a,
still had a coupon.
Yeah, had a coupon, had to fight Freddy again. There is the special flail in that chest. They could have taken that key and picked up the special flail.
Oh, there goes the glass.
Yeah. Would you recommend that they take the time to grab that key and pick up that special Kecker?
That is not a special flail. Only special flail is in future Hyrule.
Oh, I got confused. This is just the castle.
On to Octavo for Rat.
That's fun. Taking a kiss from a fairy, DT.
And also trying to make sure not to blow up the last flail that they still ended up blowing up from falling in the pit.
It's very sad.
And we're going to be missing out on the Wisdom Torch now. Picking up a Battle Torch instead, but at least it is not as buggy as it once was. So it is actually perfectly fine in order to use it. Rat already on the final phase of the Octopus fight.
We enchanted our weapon?
Yes, so now we've hit that 5 damage threshold.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Ooh, auto shovel for Flawless for Rat.
Something I did not realize when I first played this game is that the health bar, there is a health bar above those little rupees in the background there. And it corresponds to what enemies are spawning based on what instrument is currently being played. Glass shattered for RatRacing, for DT. Has to finish off Octavo here with a bomb. And we are down to 2 damage dagger, which is a melee weapon, and we don't want to be there as a general rule. We have RatRacing. Meanwhile, there is a Glapier. RatRacing forgetting that they don't have the Goron Locket, I think. Forgetting that they don't have the Goron Locket. Passing up on a Glapier. It feels pretty confident with their Obsidian Rapier. Down to 2 health. A lot of enemies in the path do an absolutely handy amount of damage, but the health regeneration in Cadence of Hyrule is much kinder than it is in Cryptic Necrodancer, so I don't know why I was freaking out. We get an Obsidian Torch and dropping our Torch of Wisdom, I think just because we didn't want to pick it up. Into the mini-boss room, dealing with this, picking up, maintaining our rocket build, and RatRacing is down to need stamina, can't dash, upset about that. RatRacing into the Organon fight. And we have DT right behind, still keeping the Ring of Courage, gamely keeping on, kind of hoping that RatRacing drops, has kind of an issue over here on the Organon fight. And we have DT also into the same fight, but it is RatRacing's fight to lose. He is already on to the second phase. The Organon fight is an interesting fight in that Organon is intermittently invulnerable, and you need to break his shield to damage him. And he also has collected your friends and put them in ice cubes as I guess, because he can? Glass shattered for RatRacing, down at 2 health, having a little bit of issues setting up. Oh boy, down to 1 health.
Ooh, there you go. GG to RatRacing.
Hey, did you hear me for the last, 5 minutes out of curiosity?
Yeah, I've heard. I was just setting up the timer.
Alright, I was really worried that we were talking at the same time just then.
Nope.
GG. That was really scary for both DT and RatRacing, both of them getting down to a very scary amount of health, but both of them pull it out. But second loot over to RatRacing.
And that is the final race. Because Co is only a 2-race set because of how much longer it is than
they are very
Cadence
long.
of Hyrule.
That was wonderful.
Yes, Co is longer than Cadence of Hyrule, which is not the exact same game. Totally not.
Well, it's got an overworld. I mean, so does Crypt of the Necrodancer, technically.
I said Co and Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were comparing.
I said the exact same thing. Yep, sub 17, and just
That's good.
stir 17 for DT.
That was
So
a
that's
fun.
GG's to both racers.
Shall we? I don't know if anyone's